Thanks for clicking on the AkronNewsNow.com update. I'm Lindsay McCoy bringing you a look at the latest local news. Well, stunned and overwhelmed is how a Massillon couple describes feeling when they found out that in March they were going to have quintuplets. AkronNewsNow.com's Tina Kaufman has their story.
It took a long time for that to really kind of set in. But once it set in, I felt that we were, things happen for a reason and that we were chosen for this, and we decided we would look at it as a blessing.
I try to spend time with each one of them, but it's so hard to spend enough time with each one of them because there's so many of them in there. When I first went into the NICU, it was kind of like waking up Christmas morning and you want to open up all the presents at once.
Amy and Vince Spagocci say delivery was a bit unexpected, but it went pretty smooth, even though Amy delivered the quintuplets 4 months early.
It was controlled chaos, I guess. Again, unexpected. Our hopes were to get a lot further in the pregnancy than we were to deliver, but I feel very happy. I'm very excited. I guess in a way I almost feel honored that I was chosen to be the mother of all these babies. Doesn't happen to very many people, and it's pretty exciting.
When sister 14-year-old Taylor heard the news, she didn't believe it at first.
I thought they were just kidding.
They're doing pretty well. Like Mom said, they do have a long way to go, but we're very happy with how each one is doing. They are all on breathing machines, which is expected at this age.
This is the size of the baby's diapers. They're called weepies, and even they are too big for the baby's little bodies. Proud Daddy Vince is amazed at the baby's sizes.
I put my finger in there and let them hold my finger. Their hand just covers up my fingernail. It's the picture that we have here shows you how small they really are. But it's amazing how small they are and how complete they are. Everything, eyelashes, eyebrows, fingernails, everything. Emotions, you can see emotions on their face.
Their names fit them, says the family. They didn't have them pre-picked because they wanted the babies to look like their names. So they came up with Isla, Paige, Ellie, Gia, and Enzo.
We had thought about it for our son that's 4, but he definitely does not look like a Vincenzo. And we would suggest it this time because his baby looks...
Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo.
The Spagocci quintuplets are a result of a low-dose fertility drug. When the quintuplets can come home, the babies will share cribs. They'll be in the same room once they get bigger, and the Spagoccis may have to buy a new home as the quintuplets keep growing. Tina Kaufman, AkronNewsNow.com.
Aw, they're so cute. Well, new details surfaced in the fatal shooting of an Akron woman. Police report 48-year-old Gwendolyn Hoyston, who was killed earlier this week on her own front porch here on White Avenue after answering a knock at the door, was involved in a stabbing just 1 week ago. The Beacon Journal reports Hoyston allegedly stabbed a 23-year-old man who lives in a nearby house in the abdomen with a butcher knife on July 29th during a dispute. Although no charges have been filed in that incident, police indicate the man sustained several severe stab wounds and remains in the hospital. Police are now investigating to see if there's any connection between the stabbing and Hoyston's death. So far, no arrests have been made. Out in Barberton, the smell of smoke filled the air downtown Thursday afternoon after an apartment complex went up in flames. The Barberton Fire Department responded to the scene at the 10 complex unit on 8th Street Northwest. All residents were safely evacuated, but 3 firefighters were injured battling the blaze. 2 were taken to a local hospital for heat exhaustion, another with a hand injury, and it's believed the blaze, which also caught a home next door on fire, started in the kitchen. And the drama surrounding another round of possible police department and other city layoffs goes on. Akron Councilman-at-Large Mike Williams is reacting to the Mayor Plisquelic's ultimatum to police and other city unions to negotiate contract concessions by Monday or face layoffs.
Issuing threats and ultimatums and name calling, talking about people with their feet up on desks, all those kinds of things. It's very unprofessional. We should be sticking to the key issues.
And out at the Bridgestone Firestone Golf Invitational course Thursday, it was a struggle for Tiger Woods on day 1 of the tournament. Woods says that despite his struggles, he's going to keep that same attention to detail that got him the world's #1 ranking. Woods posted a 4 over par 74 Thursday, the highest score of his career at the Bridgestone Invitational. Out on the course today, the weather should be beautiful and a bit cooler. As we look at our Akron area forecast, mostly sunny skies, a high of 81. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies as well. Into our weekend, we have a high of 80 degrees for your Saturday. As we look at our 5-day forecast for the rest of your weekend, on Sunday, mostly sunny skies, and look at that high. We're going to be back up into the 90s, 91 for your high. Back to work on Monday, partly sunny skies with a high of 93 degrees, and Tuesday, mostly sunny, 88. A legendary fundraiser for the University of Akron died Thursday. Paul Martin, one of the U of A's biggest financial contributors, passed away Thursday morning at the age of 95. Martin contributed more than $6 million to Akron over his lifetime. And on campus, another student residence hall could be going up near the University of Akron as the university's enrollment continues to grow. The U of A Board of Trustees gave administrators permission this week to negotiate to build a 6-story, 735-bed residence hall at Wheeler and Grant Streets. University officials say this would be phase 1 of a plan to build even more residence halls for a total of 2,500 beds surrounding the campus over the next few years. This $30 million building should be ready for the first students to move in by 2012. Well, if you want to go out to the ball game this summer, now is your chance. The Akron Arrows are offering complimentary playoff tickets starting August 9th. The tickets are for all potential Eastern League postseason games at Canal Park, and they're free to all fans. They can be picked up either in person or over the phone or online starting at 10 a.m. in the morning on the morning of the 9th. Now, the only fee for Akron Arrows playoff tickets will be the $1 convenience charge for fans if you're buying them on the web. Continue to follow AkronNewsNow.com for the latest local news, sports, weather, and traffic updates 24/7, and you can find our updates on Facebook and on Twitter, too. For AkronNewsNow.com, I'm Lindsay McCoy, and enjoy your weekend.